Decker.
Let me get a shot of this t-shirt here. There we go. Yeah.
Rocky Mountain Jack Russells for Obama Biden. Welcome to Boulder Integral. Come on, Decker. So this is where we would usually enter for all of our events. I'm just going to take the leash off of my little Jack Russell here. Yeah, when we have events, this is where people would usually come in from. And then we go up a few steps here to, we have a little restroom here. And this is what we call our little cafe. So we have a little bar counter here. And this is Doshin, one of our community members. And Annalie, who is also visiting the Boulder Integral community from Sweden. Yes. We were all at the Integral Theory Conference together also. So when we have our seminars and conferences and stuff, we serve food here. We have a little microwave. And we have a big coffee maker here. So when we have these little things like this, if you would like to share some snacks, drinks at our community events, please share. And we have a funny thing here. We have all pictures of monkeys here on our cafe walls.
Family portraits.
Yeah. And we haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but when we move in here, this is what we call the salon. And in the salon, we like having study groups and meetings. People like to hang out here. As we can see, there are wonderful Sedona Integral folks hanging out here. Yeah.
Hello again.
And one of the things we haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but we want to have pictures of monkeys in that room and pictures of philosophers in this room. Yeah, no pun intended. So we're collecting pictures of philosophers. Yeah. This is a beautiful picture that was gifted to us by Jeff Salzman. We think it's a beautiful painting of two Indians in the woods. And going out to here, this is kind of the front lobby area. This is where I would usually be when we have events, and I take donations from people. This is our little blue donation vase. And here are some Integral Leadership in Action flyers. It's a seminar, a conference that we'll be having next month. Here's a little box for people to leave their email addresses. And so this is our little front desk, what we call a front desk. We have a whole big storage area here where we have food and our server, extra piles and piles of toilet paper and paper towel and hot chocolate and everything. So people are welcome to kind of hang out here as well. And this is where we have smaller events. We have lots of gatherings here. We are set up here today for Robert MacNaughton and Diane Bardwell. They're doing a Q&A, I guess, Q&A. They're very integrally, aqually informed therapists, and they do really great work. So here we have like seating areas for people to hang out.
I was thinking, you know, I haven't downloaded that.
So this,
It's really good.
can I disturb you guys?
Yeah, sure.
This is David from Sedona.
Hello, David. We've corresponded on the web.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you, David.
Good work.
Yeah, and then that's Adam.
Hello.
And
Good to meet you. Marco. Hey, Marco.
Marco. And Terry Patten. Obviously, they are here because we're having tomorrow an event on the launching of the
We're
new
going to be there.
Integral.
Yeah.
The Integral Life Practice book.
Look forward to talking to you more.
So, yeah, this is what this room looks like when we have small gatherings.
So
Usually the teachers will sit here. And if you want to take a shot of the chairs, and it's ready for
eating lunch at 2. We're not going to be bad. Yeah.
And then when we go around this way, here's like shoe racks and coat racks. And we are now in our meditation hall. This is our meditation hall. We have morning meditations. Sometimes before events we might come here and do some sitting. We had like a 28-day ILP series where a group of us got together and every morning we did ILP, so we would do our sitting in here. We had movement practices out there. So yeah, this is our meditation area. And then going through here, we have a little kitchen, stuff where places where we put our food and stuff. You can also enter the meditation hall through here, but we don't necessarily encourage that. Through here, we go to the back of the building, and here's Mr. Jeff Salzman.
Hi.
Hello, bud.
Nice to meet you
So
too.
Jeff Salzman is, this is David's son, Sunfellow?
Sunfellow, yeah.
Sunfellow.
This is the first time I've been on camera today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I bet you shot a lot of
Well,
footage.
let's do another one of these.
There we go.
There we
There we
go.
go. So this is our little conference room.
Thanks.
We have our staff meetings in here. Jeff Salzman, myself, Ross Hostetter, Jason Lang, and Ross's wife Mary. We create the kind of the core circle here. And so we have our plot sessions in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We plot and scheme.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah. Look forward to chatting with you.
Yeah. And then we come to our big space. Somebody's hiding behind the... That's Jason Lang. Jason Lang is one of our co-members as well.
Right.
Yeah. And this is our big, beautiful conference space.
This building is bigger than I expected.
Yeah, this used to be a church. I'm not sure which tradition. I think it was maybe like an evangelical church up until maybe the 60s. Then I think starting around the 70s, it was the Boulder Free School. It was then the Shambhala Training Center. So different people have occupied this space. And then eventually it became offices. This room, when we moved in, this room was filled with offices, cubicles, walls, which we actually had to bring down, break it all up. We did all kinds of asbestos testing and put in this beautiful carpet. And so we have this original chapel, sanctuary space back as it would have been when it was a church. Quite the pig pen, but this is where Jason and I do all our office stuff. Here's a bunch of Integral Life Practice books that we have ordered for the book signing tomorrow with the authors. We've invited Ken, and he has mentioned to us that he is not feeling all that great these days. So unfortunately he's not gonna make it, but he was trying to, he really wanted to. He's one of the authors, so. So this is my desk, which looks really messy right now. Well, it kind of always looks messy. Some of the stuff we have to do. Jason sits here. And then over here, this is just another small seating lounge area. That's Broadway. For us, staff, we usually enter through this entrance. For events, we usually enter through the other side. That's Broadway Street in Boulder. And then we go down here. And this is usually a kid's space. This is usually where we would encourage kids to play. So we have toys and stuff usually here, but we've actually removed all the toys from here because we're now making this place ready for the Integral Leadership in Action film. you can use the beam back there, sir. And then over here, this room, we actually use it as a place for stretching, and we have this big equipment for exercising. So, and we're still in the process of getting weights and all kinds of other stuff for people who want to work out. We already have a ton of yoga mats. We have wrestling mats. And there's the men's room here. And 2 ladies' rooms back here. And we're back up where we started now.
Fantastic. That was a fantastic tour.
You're welcome.
And you're a great tour guide.
You're welcome.